Hey, everybody. It's Kimmy here. It is Friday, November 14th, 2025. Just coming on here to have a little chit chat. Last night, I had a different message. I don't usually get messages at night. Usually, Spirit knows that that's my time to relax. But last night, they kept saying, look at that deck right there. Look at that deck right there. And the deck was the Ancient Stones Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. And it's a very interesting deck. And so I did my usual thing, and I pulled some cards. And the message was to live your life. Yeah, live your life. Now, there's certain people in my circle that I've been watching, and they're actually doing this. They're living their life, and things are going really, really good for them. I mean, they're exploring, they're doing new things. It's just amazing to watch. For myself, I've been down the rabbit hole for approximately 3 years now. Yeah, and that's a long time. Sometimes I think we get so seriously wrapped up in our spirituality that we forget how to live our lives. And the message from the cards last night was to live your life, not to question the life, but to live it. Now, there's nothing wrong with questioning. We all have questions. We have a million questions. We want to know if the earth is flat, if it's round, if it's a bubble on top of a bubble on top of a bubble with an hourglass running through it. We want to know if there's aliens coming in 2027. We want to know everything. But the thing is that we've gotten so serious. Oh, serious. Yes, we do shadow work. We question our own worthiness. And we delve deeper and deeper and deeper into these things that keep us stuck inside of a loop. A loop. Yes. Yes. Now, those of you that know me know that I don't do shadow work. What I do is when something comes up where I get triggered, that's when I stop and question. I do not sit there and look into my past over and over and over again to see why these things are happening to me. Past is gone. There's nothing you can do. There really isn't. So I do have a different message than most people. And I know that's okay. I know it's okay. Shadow work. No. If something comes up, yes, absolutely deal with it. Deal with it, go through with it, feel those emotions. The emotions tell us whether or not we're in alignment. And most of the time, guys, we are in alignment. We just don't understand it. We don't know it, okay? Shadow work. Yeah. One of my favorite subjects. Okay, now, I've been watching this loop for, 7 years now. 7 years. Yeah, 7 whole years. Okay? What happens to people? when you start to dig into your shadows, okay, it might have started with something small, and then it spirals into something bigger, and then it spirals into something bigger, and then it spirals into something bigger, and then it spirals into something even bigger. And before you know it, you're stuck in what I call Shadowland. Shadowland, Shadowland, and more Shadowland. And that's where depression seems to kick in. Okay? That's where depression kicks in. All right? Now, accordingly, we're all worthy just as we are right now. So why are we doing this to ourselves? That's a good question to ask, right? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Shadows, shadows, and more shadows. I went through this. I went through this when I was younger, and I went to a psychiatrist, and delving into the past, delving into the past, delving into the past, delving into the past, to the point where I felt so weighed down that I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't do it anymore. And I went into my next appointment and I said, I've had enough of this. I'm not doing this anymore. This is not healthy. This is not why we're here. We're meant to live our lives. And that day, I felt so much better. And like I would say, approximately a month or two after that, I met my next husband. And things were good. Deal with your shadows as they come up. There's no reason to do this, to constantly stay in Shadowland. There just is no reason for this. And then, I'm going to leave that subject alone, okay? I understand that everybody's on their own path. I really do get it, but I don't like seeing people absorbed in their shadows. Not saying to ignore them, like I said. Definitely, if something comes up where, Jane Doe down the street triggers you and, you're feeling it, then go ahead and feel it. Deal with it. And until something else comes up, don't deal with it. Now, I don't know if that made sense. Until something else comes up, don't be delving into what's wrong with you, because there is nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. We're human beings. We're supposed to have emotions. We're supposed to get triggered. We're supposed to feel our emotions as they come up. And there's plenty of things that you can do to help yourself during these times. You've seen my posts about nervous system regulation. Okay, this is very important, and this can help. Okay, I do personally, I say, I am safe in my body. And I take a couple of deep breaths. I am safe in my body. I am safe in my body. I am safe in my body. I might have to do this about 4 or 5 times. And then I feel better. Like I can emotionally handle the trigger and my emotions and why I got triggered in the first place. There's lots of other ways to do it. You could use EFT tapping. There's lots of ways to do this. I found what works for me. Okay? I don't even know where this is going. I'm having coffee and just talking. Oh, yeah. We were not meant to live our lives in Shadowland. That was my point, okay? We were meant to live our lives, to explore, okay? To get out there and explore life. Find what brings us happiness and joy. That's what we were meant to do. And not for nothing, but there's a big thing going on where people don't think they're worthy. Well, I've got a news flash. We were all born worthy. We are all source. We are all source. We are all source. We are all born worthy. Now, to get on to the other thing that had me going last night was I spent the last 3 years in rabbit holes, and I don't regret it because I did learn a lot, but I also learned at the same time that there's a lot we're not going to get the answers to from books, okay, or ChatGPT, or Google, the library, whatever books you're reading. We're not going to get all the answers. That wisdom comes in through living our lives. Get out and explore life. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, grandfather is coming through, and usually when grandfather comes through, something is going on. But, yeah. So, anyway, this little chit-chat, it may trigger somebody. I don't know. It may trigger somebody, but I see patterns, okay? That is one of my talents. I see patterns. I see patterns that go round and round and round we go, and where we stop, nobody knows. I see patterns, and I've been watching the patterns for a long time and experiencing them myself, okay? I've been experiencing them myself. So this message is not for just you, whoever you are that's listening to this. This message is also for myself. I want to get out and explore life, and I am going to be doing that. I'm pretty much done with rabbit holes. Unless something super, super interesting comes up, I'm done with rabbit holes. If anybody wants any of my information on alignment of the masculine and feminine, or alignment to who you really are, which is God's source energy, you can hit me up. I've done all this stuff. I have a notebook filled with almost 200 pages of notes, okay, from all the things that I have explored in the last few years, and then some, because I used to do rabbit holes before that. Anyway, oh, wow. Ooh. We are meant to explore life, to bring the wisdom in. That's what we're meant to do. Wisdom comes from experience. Knowledge comes from learning, book learning. Wisdom comes from experience. And remember, guys, a lot of these questions that we have, we're never going to know the answer to. Right now, it's a beautiful day. It's gorgeous outside. The sky is actually blue and the sun is shining, and the beautiful pine tree across the street is flowing in the breeze. And I don't know what I'm going to do today. I have no idea yet. I'm still having my coffee. But I definitely am doing this, and like I said, quite a while ago, I'm trying to keep these short, less than 20 minutes, and it's heading towards that. Hakora, kora, kora, kora. Mitvora, katehe, kora. Ne e ko shakora. Te itia te moho kokora. Ne e kiki chapakane. Hu kayate sha. Hu kayate ne shiate. Pukoate. Ne ekwana ete. Si tiato. Mokuate. Tia, tia, tia. Ooh. And I think we will end with that. Thank you, grandfather. Thank you for clearing my energy. Thank you for clearing my mind. Thank you for clearing my heart. I love you guys. Have a great, great day exploring life.